have to start by saying it's so exciting to welcome my friend Paul Deasy for the premiere, and how exciting to come in with a today's special.
Thank
and you outdid yourself.
It was truly an honor, and I thank all of you for supporting it. But it's all coming back. All the crazy stuff we did is suddenly coming back.
What, from Sunrise Days?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, we never had anything like this, and I can't wait to hear the story behind both.
For sure.
But first and foremost, you have your choice. Now, you were looking at Ethiopian opal. Paul, I've always said this, if you can see fire like that on your screen, wait till you see this in person.
You're right, it always exceeds your expectations in person.
Oh my goodness, and accent it with the beautiful Tanzanite. And what I love, what Paul has done here, he has curated truly a fine, exotic, rare, gorgeous line of jewelry. And there could not be a better way to get started than with, really, my producer just said, wow, than this amazing today's special. I'm showing off the opal choice, and I will be honest, just as magnificent and breathtaking is the Kingman turquoise, accented with the beautiful Tanzanite. That color, Paul, I said it as soon as I saw you, this is exact to Robin's Egg Blue.
It's Robin's Egg Blue.
Gorgeous.
And it's funny, there are a couple of questions that were asked from other hosts that I hadn't seen in a while, like Suzanne and Bobby. Well, when Suzanne got out here and she looked at this opal in the dark, she said, oh my gosh, it looks so much better in person. And there's a reason for that, and I'll explain why. It's the most difficult gemstone on Earth to photograph. So basically, the studio lights have a tendency to reflect off of the white body color of the opal. The thing about the Ethiopian opal, besides being incredibly affordable, it has such an even play of color and so many colors of the rainbow in every single one of them. And in a little bit, Lynn, you're gonna get a chance to see the stones that we rejected and how fantastic they are. So imagine what made the cut.
I can only imagine. And I want to just draw everyone's attention to this one day only special price at $159.95. We go to 3 outside appraisers. $385, I'm going to tell you, is very conservative.
Well, especially
for either one of these.
For an 11x9 Ethiopian opal, with that, see, not all opals are created equally.
No.
They don't all have this magnificent play of color, and the stars have to align while the opal's being formed over millions of years.
Right.
These tiny little silica spheres inside, and I'm not going to get too technical, but basically, if they are the right size, and they are in the right pattern, you get every color of the rainbow, and that's what you're looking for in an opal.
So October girls, this, if you've never ever had the opportunity to see an Ethiopian opal in person, treat yourself today, or someone that you love. December girls, we eagerly want to talk about this beautiful turquoise. The opal, they're telling me right now, and it's only, what, 6 o'clock here on the East Coast? I have sizes, this is how popular this amazing, fiery, glow-in-the-dark opal has been today. We have sizes 5 through 8.
Oh, the others are gone?
All other sizes are sold out. But Paul, what I would do, I recommend, put your name on wait list. That way, if it's available, you're securing this one-day only price. All the matching pieces are completely sold out. The turquoise is very close behind that in popularity, accented with that gorgeous Tanzanite. So, and with 5 flex pays, I just realized, under, what, $35?
Yeah, 31 something and
to get this at home. And I'm just taking you on a little tour here. The beautiful gallery, the hand craftsmanship. Tell us a little bit about the turquoise combination.
And I will do that, but I want to give a little bit of love to the accent stones, because everyone is so taken with the Robin's Egg Blue that's 11x9, and that's the Kingman turquoise, or the Ethiopian opal, which is spectacular. But do you realize, at this low price, if I came out here and said, I'm going to give you precious metal sterling silver, I'm going to give you 38 points of genuine white natural zircon, and 2 tanzanites that are over 3/4 of a carat total weight. So you're a carat and a quarter maybe? Right. Without talking about the opal or the turquoise, that would be worth the price of admission.
I'd say who's your Rob?
Tanzanite? Yeah. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about the turquoise, because this is a first in so many ways for me.
Not to interrupt you.
Yes.
The matching earrings that we're both wearing, Angie, right now myself, look at that blue, how that pops. They just sold out, Paul.
Oh, they did?
They did. Sorry about that. The necklace will also to go. We also have that.
Do you have any other earrings to wear, or are you going to be naked for the rest of the show?
I will be naked. No, I do have another pair of turquoise earrings that I'm going to switch into. So anyway,
no, I'm glad you got to get the earrings, because earrings are such an essential part of the jewelry wardrobe. But let's talk about the couple of firsts. Number one, Ethiopian opal has been one of my top trending stones for 9 years. As far as I know, I was the first to actually introduce Ethiopian opal to televised shopping. And I still remember the day that I discovered it in the JCK show in
Vegas.
And I want to say it was like 10 or 12 years ago. Wow. And I never.
And
even
your
thought,
eyes, you must have flipped.
The thing I flipped most about when I did the first presentation, the price that we were doing it for, I was beside myself. Yeah. Because if we had anywhere close to this level of play of color with all the colors of the rainbow in an 11 by 9. By the way, when you hear us saying 11 by 9, 14, 10, 6, 8, we're talking about the millimeter measurements. And I know what you're thinking. This is America. Why are you giving me millimeters? Because that is the world standard. So that's why in the descriptions, we'll tell you what it translates into inches and all that. But anyway, an 11 by 9 is an enormous opal.
Sure
it truly is. It's also enormous in a robin's egg blue stone. I did probably, and this is not, by the way, this is not Sleeping Beauty. I want to make that very clear.
Right.
Because most of you look at that. In fact, when I put it on Facebook, I said, where do you think this turquoise is from? Everybody said Sleeping Beauty.
I would have said the same thing.
And I said, no, it's not. But here's the thing.
So clean.
The single most important defining characteristic of any gemstone is color. You've heard of the 4 C's. Cut, color, clarity, carat weight. Color is the most important thing with the colored gemstone. So it doesn't matter. Sleeping Beauty didn't become what it was because it came from the Sleeping Beauty mine. It became what it was because of the robin's egg blue color and no matrix. That's exactly what this has. In fact, this is the first time ever in my career I did a Kingman turquoise that utilizes the same stabilization process that Sleeping Beauty does.
Really?
First of all, most people are surprised to learn about 95% or more of all the turquoise in the world needs to be stabilized. Stabilization is not a bad word. It is a very good word. Turquoise is a very porous mineral. If you do not fill those pores with something, Lynn, it will start to absorb the oils, lotions from your skin and change color. It also will be less strong. It won't take as good a polish. So there's 2 ways that you can stabilize a stone. Add a colorless resin. It usually takes between 4 to 6 weeks for that to happen, and it costs money to do so.
Sure.
But it means it takes a better polish, it's stronger, and it won't change color.
And you're going to have both of these pieces for a lifetime.
Exactly.
These are heirloom pieces.
You got
Please
it.
understand that in precious metal, correct, Paul? Every time we go back to Angie, and she's wearing this like deep, rich, beautiful, like a spruce green, and I'm wearing like almost a royal blue. Look at how that blue pops. I mean, I know Judy has great style, and turquoise is one of her favorites.
No doubt. And I'll tell you something else. You bring up
Judy's
something.
Paul's wife, by the way.
Yeah, Judy Kroll is my wife and has been for over 15 years.
It's been 15 years.
Yeah.
I still remember when you met her and you called me. I go, oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, now you got me off my game.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway,
thinking
yes.
about that. All right, so, no, it does go with everything in your wardrobe.
It pops.
Okay, but also, more importantly, there are people that I meet all the time that say, I'm cool colors, or I'm warm colors, or I'm spring, or I'm fall. I don't even know what all that means. All I can tell you, and I don't say this about any other gem, but the robin's egg blue turquoise, it looks great on every skin tone, regardless.
Agreed, Paul.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It just pops beautifully. And I'll tell you, at $50 off of what we would normally offer something special like this, remember HSN, and I love that Paul is premiering your fine gem, rare, unique, exotic collection here with us today. And Paul, you know, over 20 years, you know, hosting and knowing the buying power that HSN has. And then your knowledge of traveling the world. And Paul has always, and I will tell you this, had the most keen eye to find the most amazing, unique gems. I remember that when we worked together
and you know
one-on-one for so many years.
And there will be things that you will have never heard of. Some of them are actually available in today's show.
Yeah.
In fact, we will be premiering 2 stones I've never shown before. That's my code for don't go anywhere.
Yes, in my hour.
Yeah, because in this hour right here, because one of the things, some of them are going to, and I'll tell you up front, some of them are going to be a one and done. Like in the case of the Wyoming jade that you have.
Yes.
Because we have Wyoming jade that's going to be paired with Arizona peridot. But that was a collector's parcel from years ago
Okay.
We don't have any new rough coming in for that.
And that's coming
So,
up.
and I'll keep you posted on all those crazy things.
Now let me keep you posted on what's happening with our best value of the day right now. Your choice, again, of either the Ethiopian opal and the beautiful, the gorgeous trillium Tanzanite, or of course the Kingman turquoise accent, one of my favorite combinations with the beauty of Tanzanite.
I want to focus on that shot that you have in your hand right now of the bracelet as well as the ring. I want you to understand that this is natural Kingman turquoise that has been stabilized with the Zachary method of stabilization, which doesn't use any inks, no dyes, and no resins. It reduces the porosity, makes it stronger, but I want you to see how consistent the color is. Because there are no inks or dyes, it would be easy if we dyed this and said it's all the same color.
Sure.
This has to be sorted by hand, by the naked eye. And I will tell you this, women are way better at this than men are. And this is that's
not easy to do.
No, it's not easy to do. Women's eyes formed differently than men's do. They whatever it is, the rods and the cones, I don't know. But having been all over factories all over the world, they do the majority of the sorting. And it's really, really difficult to do. But if there was on that bracelet, if there was one of those stones was even a little bit off color, it would stand out like a sore thumb.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And look, I can take you right around on a slow tour, and everyone is impeccably matched to one another, consistent and even throughout. If you want this size 8, I'm going to just put this one down for a second. In the opal, I have fewer than 40. I was doing this, Paul, just to block, because this is why opal is not, the best stone to televise. Look, I mean, you see the flecks of fire coming through. It's amazing.
The funny thing is, and I've watched from home, and I've been doing this a long time. And when I first introduced the opal, every host I had to say, you don't need to shade it. They can see it at home.
Pretty on
they
its
can
own.
see it at home.
That's a great point.
But Lynn is correct in one sense. It will exceed.
In many senses.
No, only this one.
This one.
No,
it's about right.
We're right back in it. But it will exceed your expectations.
That I promise you. And today is the day at this phenomenal one-day only special price. We want to share with you the matching